check it out, a big old piece of cast iron. And today we're gonna run a special tool and we're gonna show you how to face mill cast iron. If you don't know what cast iron is, all you have to do is think about a CNC machine tool. It's a very precise, crazy machine that is built on a solid foundation. That foundation is cast iron because it's heavy, it's dense, it doesn't deflect, right? So it's just a great material to put something precise that can't move on, right? So the foundation of this machine is cast iron. Now, when looking at that dense, heavy material, you actually have some machining issues that come into play, right? The material is kind of nasty, right? And it's abrasive, and you need to have the right tools to actually cut through that material, all right? And today we're gonna focus on face milling, all right? So let's get started. Now, before we actually talk about the tool, I want to say something about the machine tool, all right? This is an NHM 6300. It is a powerful, rigid machine, and you really want that when you machine cast iron. Not only is the machine rigid, but the spindle is rigid. It is a Cat 50 dual contact spindle, and it is a beast, all right? Now, here's the holder that we have from Kennametal. You have the taper that actually fits into the spindle perfectly, right? But the spindle also contacts this edge, and that's the dual contact. Now, one thing that I can tell holding this on camera is it's heavy, right? Which is good because we want it to be heavy and dense like the material, like the machine, the whole application, right? So this is the KCFM 45 face mill from Kennametal, and it is truly unique. We talked about the rigidity, the heaviness, the denseness, but check it out. We have 8 inserts, but they're not all the same, okay? So we have semi-finishing inserts over here, and we have wiper inserts. And not just one wiper, we have dual wipers right there, okay? And the wiper inserts are adjustable. So you have stationary inserts and the wiper inserts, the inserts that are gonna give you that perfect finish, they're adjustable. So you can just bring them right up like a thou 2/10 right above the other inserts to just wipe that surface perfect, all right? Now, another thing I'll say is these inserts, man, they're beautiful. These are the KBK 50 inserts. They're a PCBN tip brazed on a carbide insert, which allows greater productivity in crazy abrasive materials like cast iron. Now, here's a little note on PCBN. It's harder than ceramics, but not as hard as diamond. It sits right there in the middle, and it is amazing, all right? So let's continue this cut. Check out this surface finish. Absolutely beautiful. And I'll add the thickness of it is only 1.5, right? It's 8 inches, so there's a lot of emptiness underneath. If you're actually doing an application, you really want to make sure that you're in a fixture that is like nice and rigid and solid, right? We have the shunt vices, and they have a crazy grip on it. But in a certain application like this, we just want to get this guy down onto the vise so the bottom is solid, and that makes it more rigid. Now, check out this surface finish. And that's at 88 inches per minute on a 4-inch tool. Let me give you the numbers again. 2,800 surface foot, And for this tool in this material, that's right in the middle of the range, and you can bank that. Now the chip load is 0.004, which is also right in the middle. Now what I went heavy on was the depth of cut, because I went 40 thousandths because the surface of the material was uneven. So I wanted to get under the scale and take that cut. So now let's actually do another cut. Instead of 40 thousandths deep, I'm simply gonna go 20 thousandths deep. Same feed and speed, 88 inches a minute. And let's actually see how that finish looks, all right? Let's do it. Check out that finish. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Now, again, when looking at the application, we can actually dampen up these surfaces and get rid of any of these lines and stuff. It's actually beautiful. 88 inches a minute is no joke in cast iron, and making a surface finish like this is amazing. It's like there's no lines. I can't feel anything right there. It's just absolutely beautiful. All right. All right, so here's a few additional notes when it comes to running this tool. One, it is recommended that you actually run dry. Running dry in this material is the way to go, all right? Two, when stepping over with this face mill, we wanna be at least 40 to 75% on that step over, so we're engaged in that material, right? Which creates added stability in that cut, okay? The depth of cut in Z is 20 to 40 thousandths. You saw I just ran it at 40 thousandths when I took off that scale, and it worked perfectly. But then we went down on the low end, we went 20 thousandths, and even with the openings on the back, the surface came out beautiful. Oh, I love this trade. I love crazy finishes. I love crazy tools and machines. The KCFM 45 face mill from Kennametal. Boom. I will see you in the next video.